forward.
Welcome back to the channel, and in this episode we have that long-awaited final section of that 24-hour social drive we had. For all you rock crawling lovers and those that participated in this event, my apologies for it taking so long to get you this video. We had computer dramas and we lost a lot of footage.
Do you like rocks?
And again in this episode we'll have Bullet Truck showing the track in the daylight those few weeks before, scouting out for this particular social. So sit back and enjoy as we bring in daylight. So we're probably around the 1 AM mark here. There's Tate and the Zook. We've come in off a real hard section and we've got basically 500 meters of climbing with an obstacle every 100 or so meters. This section here, pretty much just a transit section. Nobody got caught up on this. Mark-in Zook here, showing he can keep up with the big boys. No rear steer, no 40-inch tyres. This is our smallest of vehicles and still road registered, running a 35-inch tyre. Next obstacle that everybody needs to navigate their way through. There's a massive boulder right in the middle of the track. Back up. And until I saw it, and so will you, I thought the only way up was to the right. The left looked near impossible. Rocks placed in the worst of places. Diff rocks, I think they call them. The Tate's first vehicle, and even with his four-wheel steer, he too struggles a little bit. Mark did good, just to get his front wheels to the top. They did try, father and son, to get the little Zook up and over, but they succumbed to the noise of that high mount, and how good a sound is it? But there in the background, on the line that I would never have thought possible to even try, Warren in his non-rear steer Zook attempted. Very commendable effort there from Warren. He backs back down and comes around to where the earlier two vehicles did get up. Benji in that machine of his, he heads straight for the spot that Warren couldn't get up, and it's in his blood to be competitive, and I believe he wasn't going to stop until he got that climb. How good is that rear steer? Speaking of rear steer, Nicholas's birthday's coming up. While we're viewing a 4-wheel steer buggy in real life, Nicholas has his RC one here, but it's his birthday this week, and we've moved up to a ready-to-run 4-wheel steer Capra. Have a look at this thing. And geez, the technology's changed over time. So with this one though, we are going to have to modify, and we've had to buy a completely different battery system. So you've got 2 clips as you would have on a real car. So it's just opening the bonnet, so the body stays as it is. But to get this battery in, it's real tight. So it sits in there nicely, but not really allowing for any mods that we need to do. So we're going to have to run an adapter, and then I'm going to have to solder these leads to this battery, and hopefully it all fits in. So I've unboxed this, and I'm not going to take it out of the cardboard because then I'm tempted to drive it. So we'll get this ready so that on his birthday we'll have this fully charged, and then we'll see this in action. Toyota, Toyota, Toyota Jeep.
This is why you don't buy a Jeep.
Now let's get back to that night stage, the 24-hour challenge. Next we have Baden in Farm Lux. Matthew in his GQ. Well driven. Bruce and Max both made it up, both in Hiluxes, and unfortunately guys, my apologies, that's some of the footage that we've lost. We got it from a camera that was up higher and well driven to the both of you. Now I probably had the advantage a couple of weeks earlier with daylight and not being so sleep deprived. But Bullet found traction, and there was a natural line in my opinion that sort of took you around the big rock. So no problems there from our LM106. The lights get moved to the next obstacle, and car 1 in the Zook is Tate. The crowd's awful to see. Look at the crowd. Seriously. Nice.
Front, everything you got. Skip, driver's off the pace, brother.
Took this crazy high line and just fell into the balance. What's going to come first, the generator running out of fuel or daylight?
Need to hug that. No, straight to your ear. Right, it's like driving highway now. The other way, mate. They're gonna do it. Bag it up, Dave.
That sky's getting lighter. Look, gents.
Oh, it just walks it now. What rock's that?
Getting light, look.
Yeah, that's good.
Tate gets the Zook up and over and well driven. I have to take my hat off to the spotter there too. Very well spotted, Matt.
There you go.
Mark and Rory and High Zook next. Whee!
Keep. And then, as you are now, come back, drivers.
As you can hear there, the call is made. Wazza in yet another Zook. That's a hat trick of them. Well done there, the wizard. Benji's up next, and it's anyone's guess where he's going to go. But no doubt, looking for the hardest possible line there is. Pleasure to watch. Baden in the Lux is next. Wow, well driven, mate. Go the Hilux.
Lights are off. We're nearly home free.
Matt and the GQ next. Now everybody knows I'm not too much of a Nissan lover, but I've always liked Matty's GQ and I've always liked the way that he drives it. Go Matty! Go Matty! So close! Sound of the winch, that makes the call. I've always said it, you got to get your winches working from time to time. They will seize up. Bruce up next.
Drive again.
Max in the Hilux, he's the last car of the group. Now will he need to winch? Making that a hat trick.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think tape went up at the nice and quick. Oh, alright.
Just keep going.
Yeah, put it the last hour.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't look like it.
Check it out, hey, the King Lux, he drives it. So in case you're asking, how did Bullet go? we too got caught up on our side step, slider, chassis on the passenger side, just like Matty in the GQ.
We're winching.
I know. And Nicholas and I found ourselves winching as well. The final section.
Rear bar.
The rear bar. The face. I think your rear wheels need to go that way into the wall. Front driver. There you're going. Yep. That's it. Nice.
What a drive from the young man. Mark in Heizig, the full-bodied rig. Another valiant attempt before their last winch of the challenge. There's really no comparison, is there? The four-wheel steer buggy against the full-bodied rig, even in the RC world. Unboxed and out in the wild. Happy birthday, young man. Let's have a look at this. Portaled rear-steered Capra. Oh, you got bellied out there, but it spun right off. It's just so wide. Oh, first bog. Got good wheel speed. You got to get used to driving it, don't you? Looks like a spider. And it's like what we've just been watching on the 24-hour challenge. I mean, you can't compare a buggy to something primitive like a Hilux. So you're getting Mini Bullet off its shelf. If that young bloke that was in the Wattigans with a busted up 80 fan is watching, they make a good clock. Bit of RC action before school. Have a dip. Oh, that's one of them GR Sports. Oh, that's mum. All right, back to the 24-hour challenge. Mark and Rory have winched Heizig up. Warren the Wizard's up next. Let's see how he goes. Benji up next. Now I'm not sure if it was fatigue, but Baden's backing and filling. I'm not sure what he's doing. All I know is my generator is in the back of his ute. Oh, don't roll it.
Oh, my generator.
My generator's in the back of this vehicle. Is he blaming all the weight in the back? Did he say that? Take it out.
Oh! The generator! Bugger! We should have pulled it out.
I said that. I'll say one thing now. Lucky I bought a Yamaha. A recovery is needed.
I pre-warned you.
One job just to see us through to 725.
I said if the generator's on the car is going over.
Oh, you did not. Help!
You can ride that wall now, you've got a winch on that side.
I'm not sure what the thought process was between the recovery vehicle and Baden, whether he was going to ride the bank and have the winch on him, but they decide to take the hook off the cage.
Right up.
Matty's up next.
The only one left to have an interview.
Who? Now Bruce unfortunately did a front centre. Final vehicle, King Lux they call it. So once Max gets his Hilux up to the top of this cliff, everyone can head back to camp, catch up on their sleep.
Walked it up. That's nice. That's some good technical driving, eh? She climbs. One well-placed rock, mate. It's all the difference. Whoa! Nice drive. That was a good drive.
So Nicholas and I, a couple of weeks earlier, on the face with Bullet Truck. How did we go? So I'm going to end this video and this series, but I'm not going to end the concept. And while it didn't end up as popular and as successful as I would have liked, yes, they do it in America and it's very, very popular. I think the grounds are there for something in the future. I know all the participants had a ball. Property owner Jamie, thank you for giving us the opportunity to drive on some of this amazing terrain. I'd like to thank my sponsors, Roadrunner Offroad and Penrite Oils in particular, for getting behind this concept and putting together the goodies that were given out to the participants. And the guys that put their hands up to do it with me, I thank you all. And as always, thanks for watching.